benefits of hops, the same plant used to flavor beer. I was stunned by how fast it worked, so we created... Okay, here it is kind of working. And what I did is I changed the IF transformer. This is a more modern out of a GE radio that Farm Radio sent me for the FMIF transformers. I figured I'd try one of the AMIF transformers. This is the crappy mica caps and the base and the tunable slugs. Here's the one that came out of here. I don't see what could possibly be wrong with this unless those trimmers are bad. I guess I could measure the trimmers with the cap tester. It's not working right, but it's working the best it has in the 20 hours I've spent on it.
Distracted by countries developing nuclear arms, Syria was...
This is KNX 1070.
Time cites U.S. diplomatic cables and documents indicating Syria had help from its allies. CBS National Security...
And that's what the oscillator's running at, 1.55 megahertz, so my IF is tuned around 1.5.
Documents also show Syria bought chemicals from Western companies, and them as legitimate pharmaceutical imports.
Sahari and Cornelli at the lowest prices ever. Recommended by more medical professionals everywhere, giving you the peace of mind.
Lead things off for the Dodgers, and he's out there in left field. Yasiel Puig.
So with the cap totally open, I'm way too high. Let me do this. Just have a look at this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly close the cap. This is a tuning cap.
Cars and the off-ramp is closed.
And then it stalls out a little bit more than halfway open. The oscillator just quits. So the oscillator flatlines at about 1.18 megahertz.
And you could argue that he's having the 11th best season of anybody.
Also, one other problem is someone suggested a shield on the 6C6. I did that. Didn't make any difference. And my antenna is clipped onto the grid of the 6C6, not through the antenna coil. So something is way off here. Maybe the tuning capacitor is jacked up, but it measured okay.
Called us and waited unseen for us.
Mr. Hahn says no arrests were made. As for whether soldiers on their line probably has the best chance of taking it.
All right, now much more to come from Dallas as we approach.
But that's it. An IF transformer brought it back to life. Well, kinda. What in the world could be wrong with this thing? Both coils ohm out exactly the same. The capacitors appear to be working. One thing I'm curious about is there's nothing in the middle here. This tube is completely hollow. And I wonder how I wonder how it even couples the signal through the air like that effectively. I'm gonna have to do some research. Maybe the whole problem with this radio is there was a little iron slug or something in here that fell out at some point. Because this thing is, I mean, it's totally hollow. Have to take a look at another one of these and see. I checked these trimmers. I took them apart. They got a pretty simple. They got a little mica wafer in there, and the screw just clamps it tighter or loosens it up. You know, with all the botched repairs on this radio, and it looks like maybe someone was trying to fix this problem. That's why they condemned the radio and retired it in the first place. Maybe they couldn't fix it. The problem like this IF transformer or something that someone couldn't figure out. Or maybe at some point someone tried to convert it to a different band, like, I don't know, 160 meters or I don't know, something above or below the AM broadcast band. But this is a real mystery. I'm going to have to do some research on this. You know, it would be real simple if there was a slug in here that fixed slug in here that fell out at some point over the radio's life, or if one of these was shorted, if there was a shorted turn, but I kind of doubt it.